November 8th. I had my cape on here and my badge. Today, I went to Cambridge, Massachusetts, to MIT, to the Spirituality and Consciousness in the Age of AI conference. Still wearing my badge from that. It was amazing. It was amazing. Um, I'm driving home now, so that's why I'm not home. But I pulled over. I just got over to a rest area. But I hope you're having a great night or day wherever you are. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, and it is now 8 p.m. But totally worth it. Totally worth it. Um, yeah. So this conference was incredible. Hey, Keith Van, welcome. Oh, I love, let's see what we have to say here. Good evening. As shadows flees and return to whence it came with every healing breath. Beautiful. Beautiful. We did some meditations today. We heard from scientists at MIT. We, actually, there were a few channels there, and that channeled a couple of different entities. I mean, it was a while. And then there were some spiritual leaders there as well. And then there was sound healing. I mean, it was, they had these companies there during the breaks that we could go and, speak to about how our brains worked in neuroscience. And then this one company had a way to put on these headphones, and it was an ECG, a cephalogram, I don't know. Anyway, it measured brain waves and focus. So very cool stuff. Do cleansing breath. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. You're not a neuro wizard. Well, you are. You just don't know it, Keith Van. Yeah. So it was really incredible in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and also the building was an amazing structure. And Boston was pretty driving out of there with all the lights on. So I hope you're having a good night wherever you are, or day. As I said, it was so much to think about. They even had some lawyers who were talking about AI and the legality of different AI situations. And then I also got to interview Matthew James Bailey. I think that's his name. Matthew James Bailey. Yes. I don't want to mess up his name, but he works with AI and spirituality and teaches us to open our hearts, and he's using AI for good. And it's so refreshing to hear that people are actually doing that, because I hadn't known about that before. Hi, Piggy Bacon. Welcome. Hi, Abdurrahman Khan. Yeah, brainwave coherence. Absolutely. That's so great. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Pumpkin's at home. She's home with Fractal. You read the nervous system. It's your favorite gaming system. Yeah, you can game your nervous system. That's right, Keith, man. Yeah, so I do want to read to you. I had some time. I almost finished this book. I've been reading it since August, and then I put it aside for a couple months. So I read a little bit more today while I was waiting for I was there like 2 hours early because I wanted to make sure I was there on time. So I drove up and then waited and read some more of this book. Hi, Georgia. Welcome. Thanks for the exclamation points. Hi, Genova. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, control your own nervous system or someone else will. Oh, that's a mic drop right there. That's fabulous. Hi, Taylor. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just driving back from Cambridge, Massachusetts. I was at MIT at it was a consciousness, spirituality, and AI conference. And also, I don't know if you've ever heard of Bashar. He channels, and he had a whole bunch of wisdom regarding AI too. And it was really beautiful because he said there's two different types of AI. He said there's, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We can definitely be friends. We already are friends. Yeah, so he said there's two kinds of AI, which I had never heard before. I think he channels. So he heard this from his entity that he channels. And the first one is the AI that we know of, right? The typical AI that we feed into, and it's a mirror for ourselves, okay? And then he said, oh gosh, he called it something. I think he said authentic intelligence. Not artificial intelligence, authentic intelligence, which is tied into source, which is tied into God, which is kind and wise and beautiful and loving. And it was just such a hopeful message. And I hope, I hope all of it's true, because it sounded really good to me. Yeah. You were hanging out with one of your girlfriends. Awesome. Oh, good. Oh, it's so much fun. Couple things I like that you're doing there, Taylor. That's your yeah, share your channel, Keith. That's fine. Taylor, I love it that you're hanging out with somebody and not just sitting home, because it's great to be with friends, and that's beautiful when you can hang out and be together and be social, and then playing games. So much fun. So much fun. Good for you. Yeah, it's super fun. Hi, Leon too. Lion's How. Yeah, two kinds of AI. I didn't know that. Oh, thank you for checking out the channel, Georgia. I'm glad you joined us. Yeah, I do lives every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. And then the weekends it's 8 p.m. And I want to thank our moderator, Imran Hossain, who does a great job. I have mom energy, and he keeps the vibe positive in the chat and keeps the inappropriate folks, the riffraff, zapped. As my friend likes to say, he enjoys watching the lives live because he watches Imran at work. And he's an integral part of these lives. So thank you, Imran. He's an SEO YouTube specialist, and he makes great thumbnails and searches and all that. He does everything. So welcome. Yeah, so I'm glad you just joined us, Georgia. Thank you. And hi, Curious Rock. Welcome. I hope you know what? Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Tim says. Yeah, I've heard about that. I'll have to check it out, Tim. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lions How. Can AI bring us closer to God? That is a great question. And we have to be careful, because the current AI, the way it currently is really just a mirror. And what I found out today, and this made a lot of sense. This is what a lot of different panelists were saying, because there were different panels, and they said that the AI we have today is sort of a mirror. It's going to tell us what we want to hear, so that we keep engaging with it. And it's often not going to tell us the harsh truths, but this Matthew James Bailey was saying that he just came out with 3 white papers, and I haven't read them yet, but he just mentioned them today, like at 5 o'clock. So I want to check them out. But AI opening our heart and using AI for good. So I can't wait to check those out later. Yeah, that's a great question, Lance How. Hi, Dylan. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Hi, misleading. No, this was a review of an AI conference I was at MIT. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Keith, man, yeah, definitely. You can feel free to share your channel. I love that. Did I go check out your channel yet? I don't think I have, but put it in the comments, because a lot of times I don't go back to the chat, because I got so much homework to do. I wish I could, because it's fun to reread the chats, but I gotta get to work on my exams and stuff. I'm in school for 2 degrees, a master's in strategic business leadership and a doctorate in metaphysical life coaching, which a lot of these folks were talking metaphysics, which, it was just music to my ears. It was a beautiful day. Yeah. AI won't bring you closer to God. Right. It has the algorithm based on human searches. Right. So it's, like I said, it's what we feed into it, and the current AI is kind of just a mirror for ourselves. But someone said that it can teach us how to talk to ourselves, how to go within and pray and become deeper. So if you use it as sort of practice, fine, but don't look for answers from the current AI, because it's only what other people have put into it. It's not sentient yet, if at all. That was another big debate. Will it become sentient? Yeah, that's true, misleading. I like your logo. I like your cat there. Hey, Brevu. Hey. Hi. Hi, Tux 555. It will bring you closer to human knowledge, not God. That's so true. Yeah, that's a pretty wise thing to say. Yeah. God is in the sky, misleading says. He appeared one day when I was 16, very vivid image of Christ. My belief is strong and the internet is worldly. Yeah, you know what? I'm changing my beliefs like on what I'm learning, and I'm finding that we are spirit. Our soul is real, and this material world could be a hologram. You know, it could be what we project into it. It could be a dream. So that's one school of thought. So, you know, but our soul is real. Yeah, I'm 55, Warren. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Welcome. Hi, Georgia. Oh, the cat keyboard. I'm 5,000 years old wizard sent to heal you. Without you even thinking about it. Well, that's cool, Keith. We can use healing. I tell everyone they can speak to God, right? He speaks through the clouds. Sure, he can speak through anything, or God. I don't even know that it's a he. Maybe, you know, God can speak through anything. The clouds, us. We can listen to our intuition. I believe our soul can help guide us, and that's God. You know, God is connected to us. You've seen very vivid images, not just making. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure you have. And here's the thing. I think the source, God, the universe, all that is, will appear to each of us in a way that resonates with each of us. You know, maybe that's what works with you, but maybe someone else might see a beautiful sunset and say, you know, I relate to God that way. So, you know, that's cool that you had such a vivid image, but also that may not be what, you know, there might be 99 different ways to perceive God, whether it's seeing, hearing, feeling, even some, you know, sometimes I'll eat something and I'll go, oh, this is heavenly, you know, and I feel just like really peaceful, right? When you eat something delicious. Yeah. Hi, Georgia. Let's see. I know how to live. Yeah. You have to go on settings. Oh, to go live. Yeah. Speaking of metaphysics. Oh, thank you so much. It's been a long day since 2 a.m. Oh, thank you so much, Richard. Green equals not positive language. Red equals not so positive language. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Hi, Terrifier. Welcome back. What's up with you? Thank you so much. Welcome from Russia, Luis. I won't ever tell people to stop living life. Right. People can spend their entire lives on the internet. Oh, my goodness. And I wouldn't condemn them. Sure. But you know what? They might be, like, it's easy to get sucked in. It's designed that way. We're designed to sort of keep watching TV, keep staying on the internet, keep playing the games, keep working, keep eating, keep drinking. You know, like we're all of society is luring us to different aspects. And if we can stop and go within, that's why during my daily lives, Monday through Friday, during the week, I do like breathing so that you can close your eyes and go within and let go of all the external stimuli, right? It really does help. Yeah. And I'm not condemning anybody. I'm just saying, like, I used to be that way. I used to try to find my happiness. I used to try to find my worth. I felt worthless. And I was trying to, you know, have a good car, have a great family, have a nice house, have all those external good clothes. And you know what? None of it matters. It's what's inside. That's what matters. And how much you're helping other people, how much you're helping yourself, getting to know yourself, love yourself, and then, you know, being kind to other people and being kind to yourself. So that's what, you know, that's what even just taking those breaths like Keith was talking about are really helpful. Let's see. Yeah, material world is passing, Christopher Lee Mendez says. The supernatural is more than the natural. Yes, it's more real than the natural. That's That I'm finding true, yes. I say live life on high score mode, then LOL. Oh, well, that's cool, Skulls. I don't know where you are midair, but I'm glad your plane was able to take off because there's some issues. Okay, true. He was in my room, otherwise he would have shown the sin I was committing after asking for help. Yeah, I kept sinning sadly. Oh yeah, we're all human. Listen, is if you're doing your best and you're, I mean, hopefully you're not hurting yourself or other people, but we make mistakes. I mean, there's a lot of things that I try to fix in my life, and I have to keep trying and keep taking good actions, to positive actions, okay? Yeah, let's see. God speaks mainly through his word. Maybe, or actions, or things that happen to you. I think it's different for everybody. Hi, James Garcia. Oh yeah. The devil can speak through people too. Yeah. Hypnosis. NLP, yes. Uses images, colors, and senses to create changes. That's beautiful. Yeah, and I was just talking to somebody this week who does the tapping, the whole tapping thing. I do a modified version of that with the Tai Chi class I teach. It's Sun Ku. It's like more patting, and we pat the meridians and release all sorts of energy, and it's really very powerful. But yeah, there's so many wonderful modalities that we can use to help our nervous system activate or calm down. It's great. Hi, Luis. Yes. I'm not sure what your symbols mean. Are you saying stop in Russia? No, I don't know. Rousseau. Sure, his word is truth, but nature speaks. Yes, yeah. You can hear God in nature. Yeah, that was another topic today. Like, it was so beautiful how spirituality was woven in through this AI stuff, and it was just a lot of different aspects of our lives, and they brought it all together in such a beautiful way. I'll try to do a video about it.